Sulik's the bro. Vic is the boot ruiner. That's how I feel about that. So there was really not much reason for me to come here. I thought it was a fun idea. But we can go to Klamath. We can go to Klamath. Get another Cat's Paw magazine. Back to the world map. Back to Klamath. Dunton Bros. Nope. Daytime. Daytime. There we go. Downtown. And then we go to the Dunton Brothers place to get more dirty mags. Did a guide on this too. On the Cat's Paw magazines. There we go. What if I just give them beer? Have some beer. Have a knife. Don't cut yourself on that edge. These bros are too edgy. 34? 50. Boom. I can do math sometimes. Only sometimes. Goodbye. I like talking. I come back to talk crap on the Dunton twins. Can I kick this door down? Are they gonna care? I'm gonna try it. Don't even put a scratch on the door. Punch it! Don't even put a scratch on the door. Okay. That one needs to be lockpicked. Just wanted to try, because there is another Cat's Paw magazine inside that room. Okay. Well, now we've got our party situated. And we can actually travel towards Vault City. The den was quick. So let's go. Probably want to save. Gotta remember to do that. Gotta remember to save, man. Anything can go wrong. So Vault City is a ways. Oh! What is this? He says, "Old man, you will come with us. Leave us alone. I will never support the cause of your superiors." Big guy says, I will not ask you again. Come now. You will be made an example of. Oh no! That was an entire family, child included. This is none of your affair. Walk away. So, guess who the big guy is? They're clearly Enclave, right? You know who it is. You know who the big guy is. They do these little teases, these little setups for the final bits of the game. Really like this. Yeah. So they just killed some farmers in cold blood. And we keep going. And then we stop. Oh, this is a weird size for an encounter map. Look at all those black bars. Caedo, put something there. No, don't. I might put something there. Probably not, though. Because, like, the trees are black as well. It might not look good. Or maybe I'll, like, crop. Oh, crap. No. Okay. No extra work. Don't do that, Caedo. Don't do it. Whatever you do, don't. Just play the game. Just play the game and edit it to where it's watchable. Don't do too much extra work. Why would you do this? Why would you do this to yourself? It's me talking to myself, telling myself to not. You guys ever do that? Talk out loud, think out loud. Or do something for future you that you shouldn't have. I think that's more along the lines of what I'm doing. Making future me work harder. And I don't want to. This is supposed to be easy and fun. And it is. I am enjoying this playthrough a lot. We make defriend for Grampy Bone out of your bones! Oh! Nice, Sulik. Nice. Sick burn. Alright. Murdered some Radscorps. Real easy. Real easy fight. compared to the previous ones, way easy. So some of these caves in encounters can have stuff inside, like more enemies to fight. And these are just pig rats. Are they? Oh, mutated pig rats. So these might be a little tough. Good lord, there's so many. There's so many pig rats in here, but this is all experience for me. Great thing is, too, I just one-shot that pig rat. Mutated pig rat was critically hit in the eyes for 8 hit points, summoning this creature to the great rat catcher in the sky. Yeah. Any rat variants, crit them in the eyes, they die instantly. So I cleared this out pretty quickly, but that's a lot of groins to punch as well. So we'll go for groin and then eyes. You know, I'm really glad I'm answering a lot of these discussion question topics in post, because Toby Bennett asks, how about a mini list of your all-time favorite weapons and armor throughout all of the Fallout games? Well, I still won't do too much prep to think about an answer for this, because we also had some similar questions previously. Quite a few, in fact. Like, I could make this an actual Caedo's countdowns if I really wanted to, like if I was just running completely dry on stuff to do, which I may actually. But anyway, my favorite all-time like weapons and armor, well, most of them are unarmed weapons, I will say that. Like the Power Fist, the Ballistic Fist, or the Mega Power Fist, the Ballistic Fist, the classic Gauss Rifle when it was still ballistic instead of energy, the Bozar and the Pancore Jackhammer. I think those are, I mean, those are repeats of a lot of things I've already talked about. But for armor, I don't know if I have a particular favorite when it comes to armor. I really do like the reinforced light armor in Fallout New Vegas. I wished that kind of got pursued a bit more. But then in Fallout 4 and Fallout 76, you have the layered armor system, which I very much like a lot more than just a single static armor outfit. So, like, you could like mix match with leather and metal and whatever else, really. And then you have the power armor, which is a completely separate thing, which like a suit you walk into, which I think was a cool change. So, short answer, I like the more modernized power armor, which is, you know, stepping into a walking tank. Any design in particular, XO1 is cool because it's like reminiscent of the classic Enclave power armor. It just looks badass. And yeah, layered armor is pretty dang cool. Not to mention ballistic weave. But Fallout 4 added ballistic weave, which made some things just really overpowered if you were allowed to do it. So that's a bit of a messy answer, isn't it? Well, that's my mini list. Look forward to the legit Caedo's countdown that may or may not happen about my favorite weapons and armor. They would probably be separate too, by the way. Thank you for the topic, Toby. All those spikes going into the Pelval region. I'm gonna just say Pelval now. Nice, Sulik, but he's getting pushed further away. There we go, he's dead. How many have we summoned? Joshy Nice coming in with another comment saying, if you think about it, we could call this the Johnny Cage playthrough, you know? Yeah, we could, but I am in no way a player or fan of Mortal Kombat, so I feel like it would be a little disingenuous if I decided to call this a Johnny Cage playthrough when I don't play the game that contains Johnny Cage. Even though I know he's a bit of a meme when it comes to like nut punching and stuff like that. But we could call it that, or we could go Mega Groin Punch Man or something along those lines. Groin Puncho Caedo guy, something like that. I did think about it, Joshy, but yeah, we're gonna just go with all kinds of groin punching and call it as such until some sort of clever alliteration or something like that is made with Caedo / Genesis for this playthrough. So yeah, thanks thanks for the question suggestion thing. We be shooing you away now, man? What's that mean? What does that mean, Sulik? You're just being weird now. Good hit, Vic. Ow. It knocked me over. I'm up, though. I'm fine. Thanks for checking on me, guys. Only 90 XP. That was 3 mutated pig rats. This is a long fight. For the amount of experience we're getting, this is a long fight. Experience versus action. Or time. My time is not being valued, is what I'm saying, for the game. Going? Yep. I'll just go for the eyes from now on. I just want to take them all out. Nice, Sulik. 9 hit points. I'm double checking to make sure that this wireframe is not a human-shaped one. After all those times I punched Sulik by accident. Or attacked him by accident. It's not gonna be the final time probably either. That's fine. That's fine. I am looking forward to the other companions in the game. And seeing how I can finagle my way into getting more of them. Because there's a certain mutant that does also appear in New Vegas that I would like to have on my team. Not gonna spoil that. I like my mutie party members, dude. Except for maybe Strong in Fallout 4. Not the biggest fan of him. Something like studying Macbeth, but still really dumb. I like Virgil. I like Mutant Virgil. Trying to right his wrongs. I think he's pretty cool. Who's the... I forgot the name of the super mutant that's in Far Harbor. I'm gonna correct myself with a little overlay over my character's head. It's like Edmondson or Ed something, I think. Edinburgh? That's different. That's not his name. That's a place. Could be a name. Starts with Ed. Could be short and Ed. You want to dance with Grampy Bone and us? We're dancing. Here we go. Dance time. Missed. And Vic shot Sulik right in the back. For 8 hit points. After these two, we're going to go back outside and rest. So many pig rats. Of course, when it comes to super mutant companions, we also have Fox in Fallout 3. A beloved companion with a backstory that actually, you know, is a backstory. I think that's pretty nice. Fallout 3 had some pretty paper-thin companions in it. Like Jericho, he's a former raider, and he smokes if you give him cigarettes. That's basically all you know. Star Paladin Cross, she's got a little bit of backstory. But oh, we finally get it. Oh my goodness. Bonus hand-to-hand attacks? No. I can't get bonus hand-to-hand attacks yet. But I can get bonus move. And that was another planned perk. 2 free APs to move. This is invaluable for melee users. And anybody who wants to just, like, get out of combat. I don't think... Educated is pretty good, too. If you have a lower intelligence. Quick Pockets is good. I was talking about that earlier. I could get Toughness again. I forgot that I had multiple ranks. Up my damage resistance again. More criticals. Also good. But I am going to go with bonus move. Bonus move is going to save my bacon. Then once we hit level 9, I believe, then I think I can get bonus hand-to-hand attacks. But for now, we've been working on speech. I have a feeling a decent speech once we get to Vault City is going to benefit us a little bit. And now I'm going to rest again. What do we have for other, like, memorable super mutants? I know most people don't really like... I mean, Fallout 76 is the black sheep currently of the Fallout series, even though I still treat the black sheep as Fallout Brotherhood of Steel, because 76 is leaps and bounds better than Brotherhood of Steel. I will tell you right now from firsthand experience with both. 76 had the opportunity to get updates and fixes, whereas Brotherhood of Steel, there's no saving it for me. I think I was more mad about how they dealt with my boy Harold. I'd rather have Harold as a tree than falling apart. Anyway, Fallout 76 has a super mutant by the name of Graham, and he's pretty great. He's tied to the Meat Week event, which is probably one of my favorite events. Essentially, you go to different locations on the hour, or every 20 minutes, to gather meat from different beasts, and then every hour on the hour, he has this meat cook, where you can get some pretty gnarly rewards, as well as, you know, hang out with your mutant best friend. Cook a meat together, and he's a traitor, so he doesn't, you know, he doesn't attack humans, mostly. He doesn't attack the players, that is. But he's got a nice Brahmin by the name of Charlie the Moo, and it's just wonderful. I think he's a great companion. They just came out with a new one named Maul. He's a camp ally, which is an NPC you can place at your camp, and he's a mega fan of Grognak, and he's searching for Grognak to challenge him to a fight. And I think that's a pretty funny thing too. Like, he's a super comic book nerd for the Incredibles, as well as Grognak the Barbarian, or the Unstoppables, not the Incredibles, the Unstoppable comics. You know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. I think I'm talking to people who don't know Fallout. Come on, you're watching me play Fallout 2. You probably have an idea of what's going on in the Fallout universe. Well, since Fallout 2 was my first Fallout game, I'd like to know from all of you, what was your first Fallout game? And is it your favorite? Because I have that kind of situation where Fallout 2 is my favorite, but was also my first, and nostalgia is a heck of a drug, and I acknowledge that. But Fallout 2 is still my favorite. It's what brought me into the Fallout universe. Where the heck is Vic? Did he just get lost? I'm not liking where this is going. I need Vic, please. Ah. Leave me alone. I'm running away. I can get one strike in and then run, and they won't be able to attack me. There's Vic. Oh my goodness. Dude, why were you in that corridor, man? Why are you back there? Come on, dude. There was a a bit of a funny story. I think it was when on the way back, this was a while ago, it was on the way back from one of my trips to see my folks. I would take the train over to like Eastern Oregon, and then hop over to Washington. My parents would pick me up at the train station, or train drop off, more like. It's not really a station when you get that far out. But on my way back, I decided to get an Uber home, because the train station in Portland is a ways from where I live. And by the time I'm done with a 6, 7, 8 hour train ride, I'm pretty spent. I want to be home, so I get an Uber. This dude has a Brotherhood of Steel tattoo, like visible, and I'm like, "Oh, you're a Fallout fan?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Which game do you play?" And I think he said something along the lines of like he's been enjoying like Fallout 4 or something like that. And I'm like, what's your favorite? Do you have a favorite Fallout game? And he's like, Fallout Brotherhood of Steel. And I'm like, ooh, no. Why would you say that? Not a hint of irony in his voice. But it might have been one of those situations where it was his favorite because it was his first. Because I believe it was his first Fallout game, he said. So, nostalgia goggles, man, can blind you from what's actually going on. Because, man, all the poo-poo humor in Fallout Brotherhood of Steel is just terrible. Special thanks to Wasteland Legends, Sven, and the rest of my patrons on screen now. You can catch future episodes of this playthrough on Wednesdays and Fridays, noon and 10 a.m. Pacific. I'm Caedo Genesis. May you wander the wasteland like you own it.